This is a hoodie pattern cut to waist length, and the fabric is one I got practically for free, so I'm using it for prototypes. I think I saw somewhere the word mock-up used for things like this. So it's basically I cut the pieces, and then I'm going to sew the shoulders and side seams and sleeves to check how this fits and if the pattern needs any changes. And then after the pattern is fine, then I'll cut the pieces from the actual fabric. All the seams are now sewn, and I tried this on, and there are some adjustments I need to make. Like the back piece is a bit too wide, so I probably need to take a little bit off there, and then the sleeves are too long. I measured them and they looked fine in the pattern, but they are too long, and that may be because the shoulder is too long here, so I'll either need to shorten the shoulder or shorten the sleeves, but otherwise the size is fine, and I'm getting all flat pieces, no darts, and that's good, because the pieces of fabric I'm going to use, it would be a bit difficult to make darts because there are already enough seams in them, as you can see in a moment. These are the fabrics I'm going to use. The idea is to really make this chessboard pattern, so there's, like, you can think of the black squares made of these single color pieces, and some of these, because I don't have enough of these dark pieces, so I'll need to use these for some squares, and then the white squares made of these. There are two types. These 4 squares made one big square, or then 2 triangles making a square. And these are all leftover fabrics from other projects. They're so small that you can't really make anything else, so I'm just combining these fabrics to make bigger pieces. These are nice, but there wasn't much of that fabric left, but I got a couple of bigger squares. So I need 48 of these. These are 15 centimeters by 15 centimeters with 1 centimeter seam allowances. And I think I'm missing one of these, so it's gonna be something other than pinstripe, because these fabrics are all that's left is here. So one of these, and then I think it's 6 of these, and as I've got quite a bit of these 4 square things, I'm probably making the rest in this manner if I have big enough pieces of fabric left If not, then it's gonna be these. And then I'll just make two front pieces, the back and sleeves, and I'll just need to plan the arrangement so that they sort of divide equally into all parts of the jacket, and just hope it'll work out. Now I have enough of these squares and I'm planning on the arrangements. Here's first a 3x4 arrangement, that's sleeve, and the mirror image for the other sleeve. These aren't finished yet. I've placed a little over half of the squares by now, and this is 2x3 and 2x3. These are the front pieces, and then 4x3, and that's the back. And I'm just putting the squares into this arrangement and trying to find something that looks nice, sort of a balanced arrangement. And although the sleeves will be mirror images, the front and back are just pieces arranged in a way that I think is nice, or at least possible. Here's the final arrangement. At least I think it's final. I may end up changing something, but I don't think you can make this look very organized. So this is probably what it's going to be. And then the next part will be sewing all these squares into actual pieces. I'm going to first sew these together and then cut the pattern pieces afterwards. That'll be easier than trying to get these cut accurately to make the pattern pieces. So it'll just need a bit of extra sewing after the cutting to ensure that nothing will unravel, but I think it's worth it. And I also think I'm going to make this a two-part video, so this one will end here, and in part 2 I'll show you how to sew these together in a way that you get everything as neatly aligned as possible.